the Pelicans prepare to take the court. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. There's still in the picture, playoff-wise, but 3 games back from that 8th slot. They'll need to play well down the stretch.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, since the trade, this team has absolutely been fantastic. They've been balling big time, and that's what you want when you make a trade like that. They're looking to make a push here down the stretch.
And now that trade has given them exactly what they needed. I mean, we heard some debate at the time. I think now everyone's a believer.
Now here's Davis. He kicks to Noel. 4 on the clock. Here's Goodwin. Randall grabs the board. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Lakers. Hill, he's in at center. Marks is out there with Randall. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Temple in at the 2 spot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Whiteside's checked in.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. He's off on the second. And so it's the Lakers with it. And Temple kicks to Clarkson. They get the rebound. Randall buries it down low.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
There's a screen by Noel. Evans kicks to Davis.
That's a wall.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Clarkson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Randall dishes to Whiteside. There's the triple. And that one's good. Marks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Holiday. And here is Goodwin. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Second chance shot, and it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Jordan Clarkson. 2 shots.
Throw good. Clarkson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Holiday. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Now, here is Holiday. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Good one. Good. Lakers trail by 3. Clarkson with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Evans with the rebound.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacting quickly to that shot attempt.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what.
And here are the Pelicans now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
When we talk about
Los Angeles leading by 6. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks made some major contributions. He ended with 23 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Holiday, the pass to Noel. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
And Temple kicks to Hill from 10 feet out. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Davis sets a screen. Now here is Holiday. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Noel missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Right wing. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Noel. And he commits the intentional foul. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the foul called on Krieger. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And join us right back here after.
Come on, New Orleans! Come on, New Orleans!
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way during the. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Andrew Bogut. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting... And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time, Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing Los Angeles. The big story is the return of Russell Westbrook, Clark, from being injured.
Evan, you know, injuries can really be tough. The pain, the rehab, the monotony, not being able to help your team out on the court, all of that weighs on you. I'm sure he's excited and relieved to be back in uniform.
And he's been working very hard to get to this point. I mean, that rehab is always a challenge, so you know he won't take it for granted.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Waiters with the ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Waiters, and the foul called on 3. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And the Lakers making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Here is Durant, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Here's Temple. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, Durant the 3, and Ibaka the 4. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Left side, Westbrook fires from the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here's Temple, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Waiters. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Durant with a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Durant. Here's Los Angeles now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiaries of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Now, here's Clarkson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Waiters. Back to Westbrook. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And here's Clarkson. He kicks it to Randall, and he goes in for the dunk.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Right side of screen.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. The shot will not go. Westbrook with the nice D there. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Picked by Randall. And Temple kicks to Randall. Count that one. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
There's the dish to Durant.
That's a walk.
Shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Hey, what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses. He's missed everything this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 3.
That's a walk.
Good work defensively by Whiteside.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Now Clarkson, his last outing, he had 8 points. That's good from Randall on the assist by Whiteside. 9 points for Julius Randall.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 8.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Outside a screen. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Westbrook. Marks, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. Durant dishes to Westbrook. The 3. And Kevin Durant, good for 3.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Clarkson passes to Randall. Here's Marks. Picked by Randall. Clarkson with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Whiteside. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Some changes for the Lakers. Andrew Bogut checked in for Randall. And Mbamute comes in for Marks. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Jordan. Damian Inglis comes in for Serge Ibaka. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Lee's subbed in for Waivers. And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the screen. Here's Lee. Westbrook up top. Wide open look. Snell, that's good. Snell's got his first points of the game. Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now the feed to Mbamute. Offensive rebound. Whiteside kicks to Temple. Whiteside a screen. Goes back up. Temple can't get it to go.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder out in front, up 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look at things. Teammates need me more than ever now. Coaches need more from me, so I got to dig deep and see where I can find it from.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for him. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
Hill, he's in at center. Clarkson is out there with Garrett Temple. Then it's Mbamute, and it's Bogut in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers made a big difference. He ended with 20 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Lakers trail by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And again, Andrew Bogut. Bogut's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Putting up about 24 points per, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds. And what sets him...
with some changes. Pachulia comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Marks in for Mbamute. Then for the Thunder, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Damian Inglis. Durant comes in for Tony Snell. And Deion Waiters subbed in for Courtney Lee. Westbrook kicks to Jordan. Waiters on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Westbrook with the bucket.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Westbrook. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Waiters on the wing. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 9. Feeds to Clarkson. Inside, Pachulia, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.